Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Fraser McKenzie here, and welcome to the start of tonight's Extreme Racing League coverage here at the Monza circuit in Italy. And it is raining for the start of qualifying. How's about that? It is raining at the start of qualifying. This is going to be good. It's going to be wet, and we've just got the weather reports. It is going to be wet throughout the entirety of qualifying, with the possibility of drying up. But it's going to be a dry, clear race. We've got a full grid once again, so let's just run you through the driver lineup. You've got Ivan, Jamie Keats, Chris Harley, Anthony Bauer, Hanil Patel, Irving Diaz, Push Carneghan, Jack Smith, Oliver Sonnen, Michael Booker, Elijah LeBlanc, Anthony Waddington, Matt Anderson, Jorge Simone, Callum MacArthur, Owen Lewis, Dean Barry, JBL, Ken Helberstad, and Arthur Bowler. We've got a lot of drivers out on track right now. So we've got a few cars out on track. So let's go with our championship leader, Anthony Waddington. You're definitely going to want to run as the less wing you run on this track, the better your chances of getting a fast lap time. This is a very fast track. It's one of the fastest if not the fastest on the calendar. So that's the driver lineup so we've just gone through the driver lineup for this evening. And now on to championship standings. Before we get that, do we have any bans to report? We have no bans to report for this week, so it's business as usual. Round Parabolica comes Waddington, and across the line, 130.5. Dean Barry 31.4. Arthur Bowler 29.6. Got everybody coming out now. Look at that. Owen Lewis 30.1. JBL 40.1. Let's see what Bauer can pull out of the bag. 28.9. How's about that? How's about that? Anthony Bauer was on pole position last time we came here. Anthony Bauer was on pole position, but so Bauer got pole and the win. But it was Dean Barry that got the fastest lap on the day. So could Bauer repeat the success? And Pushkar Nagam, he's retired from the session. Not sure what would have happened there. And what do you know? Bauer goes even faster. 20. Oh my word! 28.801. Jamie Keats 8.00. Irving Diaz, he's had a spin. Here's Oliver Sonnen. The pace he showed in X3 promoted him to X2 earlier this season. And now he's ready to rumble with the X1 boys. And there you go. Oh, look at that. 29.3. He's third in his first X1 race. How's about that? And Waddington has retired from the session. I think he's more than happy with his time. And Pushkar lost it at the Ascari chicane. That is very unfortunate for him. And oh, Anderson almost losing it out of the first chicane there. Rettifilio. Up to the Della Roggia's chicane. Now up to the Lesmos. Taking it very gingerly. I don't blame him with how tricky the conditions are. It's not very often you have a wet race or a wet session at Monza. But nevertheless, championship standings heading into this weekend. Anthony Waddington still leading the championship, 153 points. 6 points ahead of Philip Nilsson, who once again isn't here this weekend. This is crucial in the championship hunt. This is crucial for the championship hunt now, because if Philip Nilsson keeps missing races, he might as well kiss goodbye to the championship, because he was leading the championship for a majority of this season until Anthony Waddington took over the lead in the championship in Hungary, as Matt Anderson comes across the line with a 30.2, puts him 10th. And then you got Anthony Bauer with 141 points, and oh, Jack's gone wide. Chris Harley 120 points, Dean Barry 109, Arthur Bowler 97, Owen Lewis 89, Hanil Patel 54, Cesar Lopez 40 points, JBL with 34. So that's the top 10 in the Drivers' Championship, the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull continuing to increase their lead over Racing Point, 294 to 219. Mercedes a long way behind with 146. Ferrari 143. Renault 129. Alfa Romeo 121. McLaren 88. Williams 77. Haas 70. And Toro Rosso with 65 points. So that's how the championship stands at the moment. And that could all change. And Waddington will definitely be thinking to himself, just because he's leading the championship doesn't mean he can get complacent. Actually, I'll see if I can get him in for a chat just now, since he's retired from the session. So and he's already in a pretty late. He's already in a pretty large party. So, worth a shot. There we go. So you know the drill, Watto. Just make sure the audio's included. Excellent. So yeah. So while he's retired from the session, I think he's more than happy with his time. I'm joined right now by our championship leader, Anthony Waddington. Are you feeling any pressure with regards to the fact that you're now leading the championship? So I just went through the championship standings, and it's another race that Philip Nilsson, your closest contender, isn't taking part in. Are you feeling concerned that the more races that he misses, that it's looking less likely he'll win the championship? Yeah, but we've got to bear in mind Philip Nilsson's only taken part in only 2 or 3 of the last half dozen races. That pretty much answers my next question. That obviously you're going to make sure you just because he's not racing doesn't mean you're going to be getting complacent, because you've got your teammate Anthony Bauer also in the hunt for the championship as well. According to Michael Book, he says that he can't actually hear you for some reason. Says the party is being broadcast. It's bizarre. But yeah. So yeah, if Philip Nilsson doesn't end up in the championship picture towards the end of the season, do you think it'll be a 2-horse race between you and your teammate? Since you took the lead in the Constructors' Championship, you've just been increasing that lead with every race that you've done. Do you feel that the Constructors' Championship will be wrapped up before the end of the season at this rate? Well, that's pretty ambitious. But that is pretty ambitious. But anyway, I'll let you get back to getting ready for qualifying 2 if you make it through. Thanks very much for your time, Ant, and good luck for the race tonight. Of course. So fair play there from Waddington. He's just going to take each race as it comes. He's hoping it's going to go down to the wire between him and Bauer. What a championship battle that would be. Actually, I'm going to go back to the stats. And this is the interesting thing. Philip Nilsson, he actually had a DNF in Australia, the opening race of the season. And then you've got then he didn't race in France, Austria, or Germany. So we've got we've got a few drivers out there. Some of them in danger of being eliminated. We've got Dean Barry. He's already at least a second up, and it's a big gamble for Waddington, and it hasn't paid off. Waddington's not going to make it into Q2. But we've seen in the past that Waddington does have great race pace. That's a massive turn up for the books there. Pushkar Nagam's out. Jack Smith is out. Callum MacArthur, he's a long way back. Elijah LeBlanc, I don't think he's improving. But he's still going to finish the lap regardless. So it's Waddington, MacArthur, LeBlanc and Smith all out of this part of qualifying. Things definitely getting interesting already. So here we go into Q2, and still a few drops of rain, but there's still a few drops of rain, but it doesn't look like it's going to be bad and going to be good enough to go into onto dry tyres. Yeah, the track is definitely drying up, but is it going to be dry enough for dry tyres? I think this is like second or third race in a row that Michael Booker has managed to make it into the second part of qualifying. I mean, massive kudos to him for that. So Michael Booker confirming that it's going to be drying up in the next lap or so. So we're going to get to see some dry running. So now strategy is going to come into play. This is definitely going to be interesting. And the great thing is, with the wet weather running they've done, they've saved themselves at least a couple of sets of dry tyres. Yep, there you go. You can see on the screen now that a lot of the drivers are going on to dry tyres. .9 from Oliver, 31.0 from Ivan. Matt Anderson, first guy out on track on dry tyres. All but two drivers out on dry tyres now. And Anderson in the wall! Lost it out of the Ascari chicane! Sort of thing he really could have done without. Dean Barry 25-9. That is really unfortunate there for Anderson. Seven for Hanil Patel. Ken Helberstad invalidated his lap. He's right on board with Ken now. Oh, actually coming into the pits. There's Owen Lewis there. 23.8 from Dean Barry. And 23.3 from Owen Lewis. Half a second quicker than Dean Barry. How's about that? Here comes Arthur Bowler now. Let's ride on board with him down the main straight. DRS wide open. What's he going to clock out at for the top speed? We were at 2:27 at one point. That's 2:18. Round the Rettifilio. Long sweeping right-hander. Turn 3 now. Round the Della Roggia. Now for the Lesmos. Jamie Keats, 22.8 on mediums. Arthur Bowler, 23.8 on mediums. Anthony Bauer in danger of eliminate. He's in danger. Oh, he's coming out on track now. Gallagher did his lap. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's clever for charging up the ERS. That's very clever. That is very clever. Irving Diaz charging up the ERS like that. That is very well played. Stat 21-2. And here comes Irving Diaz. And across the line, what's he going to do? 21-9 goes second. A monstrous lap from him. But don't discount Anthony Bauer yet. He's already a second up on his best time so far. Anthony Bauer, 20.6. JBL, 20.9. Here comes Dean Barry, round the parabolica. Chris Harley, 20.3. And Michael Booker taking a page out of my... Oh, my word. Michael Booker taking a page out of my playbook there. 2 weeks in a row, he's got into Q3. Thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that. Yeah, I think we've just found... Thanks for the level up, Codemasters. Not that I needed it. So looks like we're down to 9 for this shootout. Okay, so it's Ivan, Chris Harley, Anthony Bauer, Hanil Patel, Irving Diaz, Michael Booker, Owen Lewis, Dean Barry, Ken Helberstad. Oh, and there's JBL. So is Anthony Bauer going to get pole position once again around this track? Neil Patel, 20.1. Are we going to see 119s as a... as I say that, Chris Harley gets a 119.3. As I say that. And Bauer, 19.6. What's JBL going to have in store for us? And, oh, wait a minute. False alarm there. For a split second now I thought, wait a minute, is the rain starting again? 20.4 from JBL goes 4th. It's Irving Diaz, Michael Booker, Owen Lewis, Dean Barry, yet to set a lap time. Irving Diaz, 20.3. Michael Booker invalidating. He's invalidated his lap. He's coming back into the pits. Dean Barry's invalidated his lap, so we've got Owen Lewis. Booker will be getting a fresh set of boots on, as will Barry. Here he comes. Is he going to get a 119? Oh, not quite. 20.331. That puts him 4th. So your top 10 at the moment: Chris Harley, Anthony Bauer, Hanil Patel, Owen Lewis, Irving Diaz, JBL, Helberstad, Ivan Delport, Michael Booker, and Dean Barry. Booker's on an out lap now. Oh, yellow flag sector 2 out of the Lesmos. Oh, it's Irving Diaz! Diaz has had an off out of the second Lesmo. And oh, I think he's out of fuel. Yeah, he's not accelerating. Diaz is out of fuel. Booker's on a flying lap now. He's just started. Parabolica, Michael Booker, what's his time going to be? 20.5, goes 8th. He will be a very happy man with that sort of lap time. Slightly wider on the exit of Parabolica there from Dean Barry, but he comes across the line, 20.025. Puts him 5th. Booker's retired from the session. Irving's retired. Patel's retired. Oh, actually, hold up. Hang on. I think Irving actually lost it. I think he lost it out of the Lesmos. And oh, and Harley's had a spin as well. Same place, no less. No improvement from Anthony Bauer. Oh, Lewis has invalidated his lap, so that's it. Chris Harley. Unless Ivan can somehow pull something out of the bag, he won't. Chris Harley, pole position for the Italian Grand Prix. His second pole position of his career and of the season. Fantastic from Chris Harley. So let's just recap the top 10. Chris Harley, Anthony Bauer, Hanil Patel, Ken Helberstad, Owen Lewis, Dean Barry, Irving Diaz, JBL, Michael Booker, and Ivan Delport. That's your top 10. Now, into the race. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is round 14 of the Extreme 1 Racing League. We are at the legendary Monza circuit here in Italy. It boasts the 8th largest economy in the world, and Europe's 3 active volcanoes, Etna, Stromboli, and Vesuvius, are all located in Italy, no less. 3.6 miles this track is, 2 DRS zones, and you've got 11 corners to negotiate. 4 to the left, 7 to the right. Your lap is taken at full throttle for 84% of the lap. And some of the action zones to look out for. Rettifilio in 2018, Verstappen versus Bottas. Bottas having to take the escape road. Then you've got the Della Rosia in same race as well. Vettel having one of his signature spins. And then Derek Warwick, the opening lap at 1990 round Parabolica. The 3 tyre compounds with us are the go-to tyre compounds for these sort of races. The C4, the C3, and the C2. Used in Germany, Hungary, Austria, France, among others. And you're looking at about 24 seconds to make a pit stop around this track. So here's the starting grid then. You've got Chris Harley, his second career pole in X1. Great performance from him. Then you've got Anthony Bauer alongside him, one of the championship contenders on the front row. Hanil Patel, fantastic performance from him in the Williams in third. Ken Halberstad, he'll be very happy with his performance in fourth. Owen Lewis, great redemption after not making it into past Q1 in Belgium last time out. In fifth, Dean Barry in sixth. Already a race winner this season. Can he win in front of the Tifosi? Irving Diaz in seventh, and then you've got JBL in eighth. Great Q3 performance from him. Then you've got Michael Booker in ninth, his second Q3 appearance in a row. Fantastic performance there. And then you've got Ivan rounding up the top 10. Next up, you've got Arthur Bowler just missing out on Q2. He'll be a little bit disappointed with that. You've got Jamie Keats in 12th, Jorge Simone in 13th, and you've got Oliver Sonnen in 14th, Matt Anderson 15th, and you've got Anthony Waddington not making out a Q1. I think that's the first time that's happened this season. In 16th, and you've got Callum MacArthur, Elijah LeBlanc, Jack Smith, and Pushkar Nagam, who didn't set a lap time. He crashed at the Ascari chicane. So just having a look at the list. Five of the 15 drivers start. 5 of the 20 drivers starting on mediums. Everyone else starting on the softs. Going to be interesting to see how that all plays out. Anthony Bauer, the first of the drivers to ready up. Are we ready to make the Tifosi roar? Here come the lights. When they go out, it will be race time at Monza. Jack Smith already a drive-through penalty for jumping the start. Chris Harley a good start there. Oh, and Lewis has had a good start as well. Waddington's making his way up the field as well. Lewis already up into fourth. Already carnage at the first at the chicane. It's all happening here, folks. And oh, dearie me, what on earth happened here? Callum MacArthur and Elijah LeBlanc. Oh my goodness me. Jack Smith a 10-second penalty for exceeding the track limits. And all of a sudden it's had an incident. Oh! Same De La Rogia at the same place. He, oh, dearie me. That's the sort of thing he really could have done without. Jorge Simone's dropped down the order. I see a Ascari chicane this time. Goodness me. Ivan already into the pits. So let's have a look. Position changes. Anthony Waddington, great start from him. Up 5 places. Pushkar Nagam, 6 places off the start. And then you got Jorge losing 6 places. And Ivan losing 10. Onto lap 3, DRS is now enabled. Irving Diaz right on the back of JBL. Michael Booker going down the order. Yellow flag to sector 2. It is Michael Booker. What's happened to him? Nothing of note. Neil Patel getting past Owen Lewis without much difficulty. Stellar recovery drive from Waddington so far. Lewis getting past Patel. Waddington now up into 9th, gets past Jamie Keats without much difficulty. Bjorkstad getting past Irving Diaz. Oh, Michael Booker's plummeting further down the order. It's lap 7. Oh, the Ascari chicane. The Ascari chicane strikes again. Into the pits he comes. Waddington now up into 8th. Closing in on Irving Diaz. DRS range of Irving Diaz. We're almost a third of the way through the race already. Thinks about going for it. Hang on, did I see some dropping damage? Yeah, Waddington's lost one of his end plates. Not the sort of thing you could be doing with right now, but Bauer into the lead. But oh my word, the run that Waddington got out of Parabolica. Here we go. But Diaz has DRS, right? Irving Diaz has DRS. Waddington goes for it. Backs out, wise move there. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, the bowler wants a bit of the action. Waddington says not today. And Waddington around the outside, cool as you like. Goes for Ken Halberstad now. He wants it as well. Not quite on this occasion. Waddington right on the back of Halberstad now. A little further ahead, Chris Harley just came into the pits. Patel on the back of Lewis. JBL into the pits as well now. And they could be going for the undercut here. Waddington goes for it. He's going for it. And oh my word, he's made it stick. How in the world did he manage that? He started 16th, he's now all the way up into 4th! The Halberstad not giving up without a fight! Waddington saying, oh, going slightly wide! Waddington saying, you're going to need to try a little bit harder if you want to get past me. Drivers into the pits now. There he goes. And all virtual safety cars out. Not sure what would have caused that, but loss of position not as bad as Waddington was anticipating. But now he's got it all to do again. Chris Harley with time penalty there. As things stand, Patel and Bauer, they pit now. They're going to be coming out 7th or 8th. And as I say that, Patel comes in, but Bauer elects to stay out. it'll be interesting to see if that pays off. Wellington gets past Dean Barry without much difficulty. Look at the gap that Bauer has over everybody else. He'll be coming out 5th or 6th, depending on how quick his pit stop is. And as I say that, he's in. Race leader's in. And that'll mean Matt Anderson will take the lead in the race. But you've got to bear in mind, you've got a couple of drivers that are still to make a stop, because they started on the mediums. Everyone is now on mediums or hards. Some of them for the remainder of the race. Chris Harley up into 3rd now. Jamie Keats, 3-second time penalty. And all this bit. Oh! Two Mercedes collide. And it's Bowler that gets the penalty for colliding with LeBlanc. And that's given Waddington a couple of places. He's within DRS range of Bowler now. As I say that, there he goes. The Ascari chicane. Gets through with ease. Irving Diaz next. Bowler, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Jack Smith into the pits. He's retired from the race. It's been a season to forget for him. And oh, JBL's out! What happened to him? Lost it out of the Ascari chicane. There he is. That is really unfortunate. One less driver to worry about for Waddington though. There we go, Waddington now up into 7th thanks to Anderson and Pushkar going into the pits. Waddington not giving up that 7th place very easily. Ten laps to go after this. Gap will be down to 3 points, and it will be Red Bull 1 and 2 in the Drivers' Championship, and they'll continue to increase their lead at the top of the championship standings in the Constructors. Waddington within DRS range of Ken Helberstad. Waddington goes for it. He's better of it. Waddington going for it at the second chicane. Round the Lesmos. Oh my! Oh! Side by side, wheel to wheel, and Waddington gets through! How's about that? What a move from Waddington! Helberstad, round Parabolica. Waddington not giving up that easy. They'll be side by side. Waddington will have the DRS. But so does Dean. Ken could end up losing 2 places. Pushkar Nagam, fastest lap of the race. And oh, the ball is out! Lost it out of the Ascari chicane again. That's another one out at the Ascari chicane. Waddington currently 6th. There we go, full safety car is out. Safety car is out because of that incident. Absolute masterstroke for Michael Booker coming in. Gotta think we could be on course for an epic finale here. And look at that, a lot of the drivers coming in for soft tyres. Waddington up to 10th as a result of that now. And oh, Horgate disqualified for ignoring yellow flags. This is going to be a sprint to the finish now. But oh, Anthony Bauer's taking on the soft tyres as well. That is definitely going to make things very, very interesting as we head towards as it stands with the championship. So the race order, as we're on lap 21, we're under safety car conditions following Arthur Bowler's crash at the Ascari chicane. Owen Lewis in the lead, Chris Harley second, Anil Patel third, Dean Barry fourth, Anthony Bauer fifth, Anderson sixth, Nagam seventh, Keats eighth, Helberstad ninth, Waddington rounding up the top 10, Diaz, MacArthur, LeBlanc, Sonnen, Booker, Simone, and Delport. And you've got Delport right in the middle of the pack. And surely, for F1 2020, they're gonna need to put Oh, hang on. I was about to say, yeah, you can't exactly go about overtaking under the safety car. It's not allowed. It's just not allowed. I think Ivan he's a full lap down. He's going to end up being 2 laps down at this point. Just need to know when is the safety car going to come in. You've got to think that those that came in for soft tyres, safety car coming in at the end of this lap, those that just came in for softs, they're going to be at a huge advantage. It will be a sprint to the finish. Who's going to get the win? Who's going to get fastest lap? Push car Nagam, 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits. We're going to have 5 laps to go. Grandstand finish time once the safety car comes in. There we go, the lights are off. Chris is eager to go. Everyone's eager to go. But there we go. And Bauer's already overtaken. You can't overtake until you cross the start-finish line. Waddington already gets ahead. We're race time once again here at Monza. Did Bauer overtake before the start-finish line? Waddington up into 7th now. Barry, 14 laps on those hards. He's in 5th right now. What a start for him. What a restart for him. Waddington tries to get past Jamie Keats, gets through without much difficulty. How's about that? Regardless of what happens, it is going to be Red Bulls 1 and 2 in the championship, but in which order? The gap will still be 6 points. Waddington trying to find a way past Anderson. Yellow flags to sector 3. Waddington gets past with ease. And now he's within DRS range of Dean Barry ahead of him. Is he going to have DRS? No, he isn't. Tries to break the slipstream. Bauer now up into 3rd. Anderson's got DRS on Waddington. This for 6th place to try and get it back. Waddington not giving up that easily. Owen Lewis, time penalty. How crucial is that going to be for the end result? Chris Harley has a penalty as well. Bauer has a penalty. Hanil Patel, clean as a whistle. 2 5-second penalties for Dean Barry. He'll have already served one of them. Waddington, clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. We could potentially see Hanil Patel take the win for Williams. Let's just have a look at the stats regarding that one. Williams have not won a race since Mexico last season. And the man that won in Mexico that day, that was Pete Polini, one of the championship contenders in X2. Waddington well within DRS range. Oh yeah, because there's no, oh yeah. As soon as the safety car comes in, gotta wait 2 laps for the DRS to be enabled again. Waddington, 3 abreast. Keats, Barry, Waddington, into the right of Filio. Keats goes wide. Waddington not giving up that easily, and he gets through. Patel now into 3rd. What a drive! What a race this is turning out to be! Waddington right on the back of Chris Harley! Jamie Keats, another time penalty! Dean Barry drops down another place. Ivan now wrapped by every single car on the track. And oh, Anthony Bauer gets past Owen Lewis. Chris gets past Patel. And now Waddington wants a piece of the action. LeBlanc, 3-second time penalty. 2 laps to go. As things stand, I believe it will be Waddington or Patel that takes the race win. And as I say that, Patel going for Chris Harley. Waddington! Oh my word! Oh my word! Was it Waddington that caused the incident, or was it Patel? I don't know. I think it was Waddington. Waddington got the pair of them, and now Waddington in 3rd place. How crucial is that incident going to be for the end of the race? How crucial is that going to be for the result? Keats gets past Waddington, but Keats has a lot of time penalties. Waddington's got DRS. Waddington got DRS on Jamie Keats. Ivan with another time penalty. I'd have to give drive the day once again to Waddington. What a recovery drive he's pulled out of the bag. Like I say, clean as a whistle, Waddington is. Trying everything he can to get past Keats. He's not going to get the win based on penalty countback. Actually, he might. But he's not quite close enough on this occasion. 3.1. But I don't think it's going to be enough to take the win today. Anthony Bauer. Anthony Bauer comes through now. He takes the checkered flag. Watch the clocks. Waddington, 200th shy of the race win. And Anthony Bauer wins the Italian Grand Prix. Waddington second. And it was Ivan that got the fastest lap of the race. And you got Waddington, fastest lap inside the top 10. How crucial is that result going to be? So the gap will still be 6 points because Waddington has the fastest lap inside the top 10. But Ivan has the fastest lap of the race. Well, hang on, what on earth? What's happened to Ivan? Oh my word! Oh, he's doing some donuts. There we go. So let's just recap the results. Bauer takes the lead, takes the win despite the 3-second penalty. 200ths. Waddington was shy of taking the win away from him, but it's a Red Bull 1-2. Owen Lewis. Third. Anil Patel fourth. Can't help a stat. Matt Anderson, great drive from him. Waddington, driver of the day for me once again. Jamie Keats, 7th. Callum MacArthur. Oliver Sonnen, Dean Barry. That's your top 10. Then you've got Jorge, Booker, Diaz, Bigam, Harley, LeBlanc, and Delport. Fastest lap of the race. Bowler, JBL, and Jack Smith are your non-finishers. So it's still a 6-point lead in the championship. But nevertheless, that is it this evening, folks. What a climax. See what happens heading into next week's race at Singapore. How crucial is that incident going to be for the race result and potentially the championship? But in the meantime, I'm going to get ready for X3. I'll see you guys again next week. Bye-bye for now.